I'm swamped. I've said it, you've said it, I think we've all said it at one point or another. Increasingly, doesn't it feel like time is happening to us? Like we're running a race that's impossible to win? We got too much to do, not nearly enough time to do it. In short, we're swamped. The Bible tells us that more than 2,000 years ago, Jesus' disciples were, quote, swamped in a different way. Luke 8:22 through 23 says that one day, Jesus said to his disciples, "Let us go over to the other side of the lake." So they got into a boat and set out. As they sailed, he fell asleep. A squall came down on the lake so that the boat was being swamped and they were in great danger. You know the rest of the story. Jesus got up, rebuked the wind and the raging waters. The storm subsided and all was calm. This passage perfectly illustrates the core premise of my new book, Redeeming Your Time. Namely, that the solution to the disciples being swamped by the wind and the waves is the exact same solution to our being swamped by our to-do lists and schedules. The solution is Jesus Christ. How? In two ways. First, Jesus offers you and I peace before we do anything. Nearly every other time management book claims that the path to peace and productivity is found in implementing that system. This is what we might call works-based productivity, which says that if you do exercises X, Y, or Z, then you will find peace. We can start with the opposite premise as Christ followers in what I call grace-based productivity, which says that through Christ, we already have peace and we do time management exercises as a response of worship. Here's the second way that Jesus is the solution to our time management problems. He shows us how God would manage his time. Now, the gospel biographies don't show Jesus walking around with a to-do list or a calendar, but they do show him having to prioritize where he spent his time, dealing with distractions at work, fighting for solitude, and seeking to be busy without being hurried. In other words, the Gospels show Jesus facing many of the same challenges you and I face today as we seek to redeem our time. And because he was infallible God, we can assume that Jesus managed his time perfectly, providing us with the ideal model to follow. In Redeeming Your Time, I'll show you 7 timeless time management principles from the life of Christ, along with more than 30 hyper-practical practices to help you live out those principles today in the 21st century. You can learn more about the book at jordanraynor.com or pick up a copy wherever books are sold.